Alright guys, welcome back to What If Goku was a Legendary Super Saiyan. I'm enjoying making these, I hope you're enjoying watching them. And Frieza and his men have finally arrived on Namek. I'm excited to see what happens. Well, that being said, let's get to it. With Frieza and his men landing, suddenly Zarbon and Dory would fly towards the Saiyans. The Saiyans have been training a lot for this moment, as they all got ready to fight. Zarbon flew right at Vegeta, but then Vegeta just smirked and let him attack him. He lowered his guard and lowered all his energy so he can take as much damage as possible. Zarbon was confused. Vegeta just let him kill him, but then he got back up. I am immortal now, and I still get Zenkais. My body doesn't realize it's immortal. And as it heals, I become much stronger. Vegeta said, laughing. As Zarbon looked horrified, all he did was make Vegeta stronger. Now Vegeta's immortal? How could this be? Suddenly, Goku would go over to fight Dodoria. However, Nappa would stop him. Nappa would say, listen, you're the strongest one of us, but we can't let you do this. If you lose control, you'll kill us all. Let me handle this. Goku would let Nappa fight Dodoria. Frieza would go over and watch, and to his horror, Vegeta defeated Zarbon, and Nappa would easily kill Dodoria. The rest of the men charged as Raditz murdered them all with a double Sunday. Frieza would then look and say, it seems you traitors have gotten a lot stronger. But how? I haven't even noticed this before. How have you been able to get so much stronger? Goku would say, I taught them how to hide their power levels. And yes, I know in the last video I said Vegeta couldn't sense energy without a scouter, so we're retconning that. Don't bring that up in the comments. Alright, let's get back to the video. As Frieza looked over it, he said, interesting. So monkeys can hide things from me. Well, I got a secret for you too, monkeys. He jumped down and began to walk towards them. They all looked and asked what, as suddenly Frieza transformed. This shocked Goku and shocked everyone. The power, they've never sensed anything like it before. It was overwhelming. The entire planet shook as he flew right towards Raditz and cut off his head. He moved so fast no one could see him. All the Saiyans began to keep shaking, as suddenly Vegeta would throw up an artificial moon, as Nappa and Vegeta would turn into great apes, and Goku would try to tap into his Akare form to fight Frieza. Frieza would get pissed. He let these Saiyans live after so long. He could have wiped them all out, but after blowing up his planet, he let them live under him graciously, and this is how to repay him? Frieza would then look at Vegeta and then begin to laugh. Vegeta, do you know the truth? He would say, as he suddenly chopped off Nappa's tail. As Nappa fell down to his base form, Goku charged in to try to save him, punching Frieza, sending him flying, but then he would shoot a death beam, killing Nappa, hitting him straight in the skull. As Frieza would then begin to laugh. I blew up your planet, Vegeta. I destroyed everything, and now I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna make sure that there are no Saiyans left. Your legacy, everything with it dies here. Vegeta would say, I don't think so. As Frieza would cut off his tail, it would grow back since Vegeta was immortal. Frieza would be shocked. What is happening? Vegeta would simply look at Frieza and say, I am immortal, Frieza. Frieza would then get pissed and say, are you monkey? As suddenly Goku would punch him to the floor, and Goku would begin to get stronger and stronger and stronger. Vegeta looked at Frieza as he began to laugh and help. Frieza didn't know what to do, but then he had an idea. Maybe if he threw Vegeta into the sun, he wouldn't have to worry about this. So, Frieza, with most of his strength, blasted Vegeta back. It wasn't hard. He was blasted back to the other side of the planet. Then, Frieza blasted Goku back. It wasn't enough to kill him, since in his Akare form, he was getting stronger and stronger. Frieza couldn't tell, though, since he was so much stronger than him. So, Frieza transformed to his final form. As then he flew towards Vegeta and grabbed his tail. Vegeta tried to kick him off of him, and Goku flew up and punched Frieza, but he was like a fly to him. As Frieza started swinging around Vegeta, Vegeta said, What the hell are you doing? Frieza began to laugh and say, throwing you into the sun, enjoy eternity, burning and coming back again, forever. As then he threw Vegeta. Vegeta went straight towards the sun. But before he hit it, he blasted a ki blast, stopping him from going into it. Then Vegeta began to float out in space, dying and coming back again and again because of his immortality. He floated there, going farther and farther away from the planet. not really knowing where he would go or if this would ever end. Meanwhile, we cut back to Goku and Frieza. Frieza would try to taunt Goku, but Goku wasn't listening. He was like a mindless beast at this point. After Vegeta was gone, he gave up trying to compose himself. Frieza would say, you really are a monkey. Oh well, I guess I'll just kill you like the rest. Frieza would then shoot a death beam straight in Goku's arm, breaking it. As it broke, he began to fall down. As he fell out of his Akari form, his body was tired and exhausted. As he looked up, Frieza would walk straight up towards him. So, you can talk now. That's nice. Any last words? Goku would then remember everything. He failed. Even when Vegeta was immortal, he still couldn't beat Frieza. Vegeta would probably be in the sun forever, and him and the rest of the Saiyans would be dead. Good. That's what they deserve. They're conquerors. They wiped out planets. He deserves this. They deserve this. But then he heard a voice in his head. It was Grandpa Gohan. Don't say that. I believe in you, Goku, and I still love you. You can defeat Frieza, undo all the evil he's done by defeating him right here, right now, and redeem yourself. Goku got up, and he began to think about all this, all of the anger, all of the rage that's been built inside him, all of the emotion, as he began to scream. Frieza then looked and said, "You're hurting my ears. Can you get this over with?" But then suddenly, Goku's hair would turn green as he looked at Frieza. Frieza was horrified as he began to shake in fear and walk back. What are you? Goku didn't talk, however. He simply began to look at Frieza and simply walked closer and closer towards him. As then he charged right after him like an animal. Frieza would try to shoot a death beam at him, but it did nothing. As Goku punched him to the ground, Frieza got up and began to fight him. But Goku, even though he was like an animal, he still had some sort of battle instinct. Goku then would begin to tear Frieza apart, limb from limb. Frieza would beg for mercy, and the first time in his life, the galactic tyrant, the man who tortures others, the man who destroys planets, the man who ruled the entire galaxy, couldn't stand the pain. Please, please! But Goku didn't listen. Goku was a mindless beast who grabbed him and ripped off Frieza's skull. As Frieza's decapitated head hit the ground, Goku would then pass out from exhaustion. As Goku laid there, passed out on Namek's floor, we would cut to Vegeta. Vegeta would be floating around in space for who knows how long, but eventually, as he de-transformed, his body would land on a new planet. The planet would be planet Yardrat. As Vegeta got up, he looked at the Yardratians all around him. Vegeta could have killed them, but he's just thankful to, be on a planet where he can breathe and walk around without dying and coming back. So he would need a spaceship from them. So he would look around and ask, and that was going on. We cut back to Goku. After a while, Goku would eventually wake up. As Frieza was dead, Goku would go and find a space pod and go back to Earth. Even though all the people there were dead, Goku still found it his home and still thought it was peaceful. And people or not, Goku was going to live there because he was an Earthling, no matter what. As all that was going on, we cut to Dr. Gero. You see, there was a couple humans who survived underground. Dr. Gero was one of them. He learned how to hide his power with a lab, and him and what's left the Red Ribbon Army stayed there, hiding from Goku, the man who destroyed the entire world. As Dr. Gero finally was working on the androids, these androids would be strong enough to kill Goku, and strong enough to get revenge. Sadly, however, Goku left, so he might as well cancel the project. Or so he thought, because eventually Goku would arrive back at the planet. Dr. Gero smirked, ready to put his plan into action, ready to make 17 and 18, and ready to get revenge for what Goku have done. And that is where I leave things off. I enjoyed making this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And what do you think is going to happen next? What do you plan to see in this legendary Super Saiyan? I originally didn't want the androids to come up, but if they didn't, I wouldn't get a lot of videos, so I decided to make them come up anyway. Besides, I think this could be a unique way to, explore things. And Dr. Gero may not get killed, I always want to do a what if where Dr. Gero didn't get killed, but I never did it because of the views. Like, imagine if you could make 17 and 18 be loyal to him. How much that would have changed things. Maybe not at all. Maybe Cell would have just still absorbed them both. I don't know. Anyway, It doesn't matter. I love you all. Hope you're having a great day. I know I am. And see you all in the next video. Bye.